Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance for the Nintendo GameCube. Last time we wrapped up Chapter 1, and today we are starting Chapter 2. The battle begins. Or rescue, whatever. My mind is feeling all kinds of flimsy today. So here we are back at Headquarters, HQ. High quality, director's cut. Where am I going with this? Oh, so here's a new character. So this guy definitely seems like he falls pretty prone to getting sick pretty easily. Well, of course, with a name like Rice, maybe he has feet made of rice. I'm sorry. Full speed? What, you mean my full speed of 5? Oh wait, actually that's not even really that bad for a healer. Okay. And Soul Staff Wielder indeed. Yeah, he's going to be a really useful unit for a good portion of the game. Oh? Okay. Red Trest? Huh? That's a weird turn. Oh, okay. Oh. Well, if we're getting letters from spooky-looking strangers, you only can assume what that kind of thing means. Isn't saving whoever's kidnapped in that letter a little bit more important? I don't know. I would prioritize saving lives over doing whatever the hell it is she's doing, because that's never really mentioned at all. I guess that's just the game's obligatory reason for leaving Titania out of the chapter for a little while. Oh boy! The baby's done got kidnapped! Well, they gotta have something to do, I guess. I mean, because if you're living with, like, a group of mercenaries who are out killing bandits and shit, like, what else are you really doing to kill the time, honestly, besides training? And they don't really seem like they're a perfect fit for combat. The slightest, I guess. He didn't seem like a bad person. Oh, that was quick. Oh god. Ike's being a little bit reckless. Maybe if she would have said where she was going before doing so. What are you gonna do? What? The way this whole thing plays out is just so cringeworthy. I'm sorry. Yeah? Okay, for once I actually kind of agree with Boyd. Childish insults and all. Shut your mouth, Boyd! Oh, snap! Yeah, shut up, you bunch of children. Then why are you disobeying orders? Yeah, nobody cares what you've got to say, Boyd. And you're still coming anyway. Man, you could have used that opportunity to sneak out and been like, Oh, well, I was the good kid and decided to stay behind in the camp like a good boy. Not exactly. You're toothless and ugly. I don't think I have much to underestimate here. Oh man, they done locked him up in a shed. The shed.
Hey, 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 stay out of my shed!
I don't even want to know what that implies. Oh boy, we went the redhead and her pops. Oh my god. The molesters. Ah! Shame on you, Nintendo, putting pedophiles in a JRPG. That's what you think. Will make you regret those words. More than likely. Alright, so Rice here is our early game healer. We won't be getting another healer until Chapter 9, and a lot of people tend to stick with Rice for most of the game because there aren't many other healers to stick with. But believe me, take my word for it, Rice is indeed a good unit to have, if only really because he is a healer. You're not really using him for his statistics. However, the unit you will be getting in Chapter 9 has a much better promotion gain out of being leveled up than Rice does. Mostly because you get a Cavalier unit out of it. And any healer who can, heal units on horseback is a big plus, and unfortunately Rice doesn't quite get that. So, in a way, he does kind of get outclassed by that unit in Chapter 9 for that reason. But Rice is still very invaluable to have in the early game, and as long as he can get some use out of it, out of Rice, for his designated purpose, then I could say he passes in my book. I'd probably say he's easily a 4-star unit for sure. So, because of how close these intimate units are and how branched out this is, starting off, we're gonna have to keep a box formation to keep these guys from assaulting Rice. Making sure you know your threat zones as they are is going to be pivotal in getting through this kind of chapter. So, what I'm probably going to be doing is that I'm going to be putting Rice right here. Or Oscar, sorry. And then you can't really two range us from right there. So the way I have this set up is that this dude can attack us, but the other guys are going to have to close in their distance before really making their way over to Oscar. So they'll be within range for us to strike them. And let's have Ike sit right here for right now. In fact, I think a better idea to do would probably just have Oscar stay right here, and then we'll just have Boyd cover this space right here. So not only is he, at a better weapon triangle advantage, he's also giving support over to Oscar. So gonna keep the Iron Axe on hand for right now, and then just leave Ike where he is currently. Or you know what? Just have him right there so we can build support with Oscar, and then stick Rice right here so he's not getting hit. Well, that's kind of a sexist thing to say. Come on, man. Holding in your emotions isn't healthy. I can speak from experience. Yeah, no more crying, you big baby. Big fucking child. Gah! God! Ooh, nice dodge, Ike. Alright, so we're mostly going to be spending like the first 3 or so turns defending and keeping Rice out of range. You might have to forcefully use him as a meat shield at some point because those enemies are just going to keep getting closer and closer. Just make sure you don't at least get them hit twice, so to speak. So we're going to have Ike finish off this unit right here. Would have been nice if I would have done a better job on holding on to those vulneraries, but oh well. Thank God we have Rice. So it doesn't look like it's going to be hitting us from right here. So what I'll probably end up doing... Okay, so now we're going to have to kind of leave Oscar right here so he doesn't end up getting slapped by this dude. So... Ooh, this is quite a pickle. Actually, you know what? Let's utilize our trading function and pop in a vulnerary while we're at it. Because if we put Rice within range to heal Boyd from where we're standing, then he's going to get hit and quite possibly die for it. So we're going to keep this formation up for as long as we can. So that way we're playing it safe. And we'll just see where to go from here. Sweet. Oh, well, they're all going after Ike. Okay, well, it's your loss then. But then again, I guess with Ike... Oh, no. He critted the dude. Frick. I don't think that's good. Crap. Well. Whew. Okay, why am I getting crits? I'm kind of wanting to go for the chip damage perspective here, so I'm not, like, eating away at my HP too much from all of these enemy onslaughts. Oh, well, he got a vulnerary. I guess I can't really complain about that. He's gonna end up getting doubled anyway. Because Oscar is just that good. He got a fine ass, so of course he's gonna kick ass. Okay. Well, Titania is here after, you know, having held the fort for a certain number of turns. So, if you're in big trouble at this point, you can use Titania to finish off these troopers, if you may. So, I'm going to actually do my best to get rid of what I can from the position I'm standing at. And, I'm going to actually have Boyd take care of this dude right here, because he's not going to be able to really double him. Not quite at that speed range just yet. Alright. Then, I'm gonna have Boyd take care of this dude. Or actually, hold on. Let's actually have Ike take care of this dude right here, so he doesn't get hit by anybody else. Better to feed him to kill, I guess. Feeding a lot of kills to Ike lately, too. Holy shit. Man, he's just been getting some good level ups. I did not get this lucky last time I played through Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Oh boy. So, we're probably gonna have, let's just hold our position for right now. And then have, let's see, so they're not going to be able to reach. Okay. We're going to actually have them heal Ike right here, right now. He kind of needs it. And, I'd say we're in a pretty good spot right now. We've got our wall properly fortified, and I don't think we'll need to quite have Titania go after anybody just yet. So I'm just gonna have her hide in this bush to go for extra avoidance and carry on. Carry on, my wayward sons. Okay, so how I'm probably gonna handle this next turn is that I'm actually gonna have Oscar take care of this dude right here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll have Oscar get the finishing blow on here, so that way he can actually retreat after taking this dude's life away, and we'll have him use the rest of his turn to move closer to Titania. You know what? I'm gonna actually put him within range. Wait, right here. There we go. And then have Titania sit right here to build support. Awesome, awesome. Let's see. Where do I get the finishing blow to? Let's see if Boyd can finish him off. Oh boy, that sucks. Crap. Oh well. Guess we'll have to take our losses. And with that, we can finally actually move out of our starting position and see if we can, you know, finish this map. Not that this map is too terribly big. Like, the early maps are pretty short, but once you know, start hitting the late game, it can take as up to, like, an hour or so to actually finish a map if you're trying to play careful like. And don't be surprised if we end up running into that situation. Why do Cavaliers have such pronounced asses? I know that's such a random thing to point out, but like, no, seriously, why? And I don't mean their horse either, or their steeds, no less. I'm talking about the actual model. Like, what's up with that design? It's so confusing. Fire Emblem, why do you have such a weird, like, distinctive, like, obsession with waifus and asses and shit? Like, what the hell? Sure. Are you trying to husbando dies the human males too? Like, what's going on here? I'll go ahead and have Rice heal up Oscar here. It's actually encouraged that you spam heal as often as you can with your priest, so that way they can get free experience points out of it, since they can't really engage in combat after all. Have them slowly move up a little bit, because I want to actually have Oscar and Ike within range of these guys. Has Bando Eyes, like, even a word? Like, I know what husbandos are, but, like, could you use that kind of, like, term for the situations I'm putting these dudes in? Oh my god, what the hell's wrong with me? So... Anyway. See how far off these dudes are. Alright. Have them build support. And we can go ahead and have a conversation while we're at it too. Of course. Alright, so...
Oscar out of range, so it doesn't get weapon triangled. And see if I can go ahead and feed this kill over to Ike. Ooh, he's got a steel axe. But that makes him pretty susceptible to getting doubled by more of my units than usual, so that's his loss, not mine. Oh boy, this is looking kind of troublesome. Can Ike actually... Oh, this dude doesn't even really hurt at all. Yeah, I'll give the kill over to Boyd. Shouldn't be too much risk putting him out there, as opposed to me doing it with Oscar, considering they're all axe units after all. And then, I actually kind of want to see how these guys fare in comparison. So, 7 points. I'm actually gonna have her right there, just to block this off, so that way I can have Rice come in and heal Ike. Let's see. Okay, so they can't reach Rice. Good. So let's do the math here for a second. So they both got iron axes. Let's see. So if I happen to send Ike out there willy-nilly, so it'll be 7. He's probably got the same strength, I'm assuming. Yep. So 7 plus 7 equals 14. And then 18. So yeah, Ike will be fine. He'll be fine. And plus he's got speed advantage anyway, so he might not even get hit by those dudes at all. Definitely don't want to leave Ike underpowered. So yeah, that's more or less the main reason why I'm feeding him all of these kills. Because like, if I have the weapon triangle advantage in the early game with Ike, I want to abuse that as much as possible, because he's not going to have that benefit once we, you know, stop hitting the point where we run into so many axe units and start fighting hordes upon hordes of spear / lance based units, you know. So I might as well go ahead and put Oscar in range, give him some support. Why not? Oh wow, this boss unit moves, what the heck? Oh boy, gotta be careful. Okay, so she doesn't kill him outright. I just hope she doesn't crit. So let's go ahead and start using Titania to chip off some damage here. You are not fit to be called human. Well, that's a bit cruel. You don't know what's going on in his life. What the hell? For all you know, they could be struggling with poverty and they're just trying to get by. Come on, man. I mean, I get it. They've done some nasty things, but they've probably got some reason and merit for it, right? Okay. So, how well does Rice, or Boyd here do, rather? No, that's a better chance I'd rather be taking. It's risky as hell, but we're gonna do it. Alright, nice. I think putting more focus on the Cavaliers is more beneficial anyway. And yeah, he only got a speed growth out of it, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, got another level up. Can't complain about that. Oh, well, you know, I guess my luck was bound to fall out soon. Why the hell not? Because he'll more than likely go after Boyd in the next turn. I'm hoping he does, so he can get a level up out of it. So, yep, proper wall has been structured here, so Rice can go in and heal for free on this turn without so much as getting hit for doing so. And he doesn't have a hand axe either. I don't think we really have to worry about hand axes until the next chapter anyway, so yeah. Taking it one step at a time. Oh no, he actually went after Oscar. What the heck? I was not expecting that. Huh. That was weird. That don't make no sense. Somehow we did it. We call that building walls. Yep, you're in big doo-doo, even though I ran off and did something without really explaining what exactly I was doing. Oh boy, not the shack. I almost forgot about that for a second. Oh my god, you bunch of perverts! Like, come on, man, you're outnumbered. Like, stop crying. Oh my god, let the dude fucking express his emotions. Like, god, he's like, what, 10? Shut your stinking trap. Of course he starts in the girl. Titania? You have a horse. You could probably cut his head off before he even approaches Mist. This stinks. But she's not really a fatling. That's not even really a good analogy. Yeah, you definitely deserve to die for that terrible analogy. Thank you very much. He was like, ugh, this dude's breath stunk. I love how people just disappear when they die, too. She's like, yep, thanks. I would figured you guys know who that would be by now, but you know what? We gotta let the narrative do the talking, so... What better way to explain than to introduce a new character? Well, I mean, we could have done it ourselves, provided that we would have remembered that we had horses on standby. Shinen, Gatry. Okay, so she does kind of explain that. But, like, why didn't she tell Rice or anybody else about it? Like, that's so dumb. Because when you tell them that you're going out for a bit, that implies you're doing something else. Like, come on now. Communication. Por favor. Like, at the end of the day, I don't care if what she did was for the greater good. The fact of the matter is she didn't tell anybody what she was doing. And plus, with how long it took them to come anyway, like, wouldn't they have been dead? Suspension of disbelief, Ken. Suspension of disbelief. This game does have good writing, trust me, but like, I swear, like, it feels like there was a different writing team responsible for the early game as opposed to the rest of it. Okay. Not too bad. Not too shabby. So next time on Let's Play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance,
We're gonna be tackling Chapter 3, so see you guys then.